crazy big maps, but that is again something that we will have no part in.
If there's a challenge like that, guaranteed somebody's going to do it.
Yeah,
guaranteed somebody's going to pick it up.
I bet you somebody's planning that already.
Yeah, could be.
He says, okay, it's been public for half an hour. Let's get going. Yeah,
Yep.
you know. Oh, that's brilliant. No kidding. All right, we've reached worthy village status, guys.
That's
this
awesome.
is awesome. Now, when I click, I'm going to have to start putting down all these other things. So,
do you have trees yet? You do.
I have trees.
Okay, now the game is unlocked.
Oh,
Sorry.
now we're actually playing. Yeah, we're going to have trees. This is so cool. But, oh my goodness, no kidding. It's just been fabulous. And I mean, okay, tourism. Cole and I were talking about tourism the other day.
Yeah.
What's the best way to just be, you know, tourism central, the place that all the people want to go to?
Yeah, so basically if you think about any kind of cities, that it has to be the land value is of course something to consider, as well as having something there that attracts tourists. So with unique buildings and of course the monuments, which are the huge powerful buildings at the end of the game, or end game content, having those there attracts the tourists to come into the city, as well as having good outside connections. I mean, if you think about having airports, trains, something and good highway connections, so that the tourists can actually make it to your city.
Okay.
Follow the link, Twitter link here from Paradox, wondering if it's possible to get the Linux build to preview the Linux crowd. You don't have Linux. Anything.
We do have Linux.
You guys do.
Yeah.
I just wondered if he wants to see the Linux build on, like, to have you live stream it, but I don't think.
A Linux build to preview for the Linux crowd. Is there someone out there that's
a Linux build?
got a Linux, like a preview?
Oh my god, I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, this is the Paradox, the publisher part.
Yeah,
That's
Paradox is
their area.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We could essentially write to your friends at Paradox and ask them.
Yeah,
maybe there's somebody out there doing that already. Yeah, maybe somebody's doing that already. So
we can push these people to the proper way.
Yeah. So no kidding. Oh God, last night I had so many questions I wanted to ask you, and I'm sitting here going, I wonder what they were.
Any more questions? Yeah, I don't know.
There was something.
Does
something
anybody
else I had wanted to. I don't remember. What
chat
it was.
have any questions? We can read some.
with trees. Now I've noticed, like with pollution. Like see, it's a joke for me. It's in my whole community about planting trees. We have T-shirts that say "More trees, El Presidente" from other games, you know, and things like that. And you see how here, guys, the pollution is creeping out. Like it will continue to do that as the industry grows. I've noticed you put the trees up and it just stops it, and all the pollution moves back. It was just
you can
starts
see
to clear
it too.
things
There's
up.
a haze there.
I know. It's kind of gross. Do trees raise property values? I plant a lot of trees.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the parks and all that, that's something that people will enjoy having around. And if you think about the different road types that you have there, the decorated roads, for example, with the trees. They actually prevent the noise pollution as well. So they are very handy in the city when you're thinking about like beautification, decorating the city, making it nicer. And there's actually quite a lot of really nice parks. So setting up residential areas with like detached housing. If you have like elementary school, a couple of kids' playgrounds, I bet the families will be extremely happy living there.
Oh, and yeah, they start talking about, the tweets. Oh, and okay, I got to tell you, I love the tweets.
Oh.
I mean, let's
we actually call them chirps.
Chirps, okay.
Yeah,
they're chirps.
Because,
Okay.
Chirps.
The chirps are,
chirper
it's amazing. Because, I mean, these days, you're standing in line at the grocery store saying, oh my God, look at the magazine in the rack. I mean, we're just out there saying everything. And the fact that our little guys are doing it, they tell you we have some crime going on. That they're telling you how they feel about things. It lets you know what to look out for, which I think is wonderful. But I like it that if somebody, like one of my little girls was complaining about noise pollution, and I could just click on her name in the chirp, and follow her around. And I realized she was like in a noisy area, but then she went home and it was quiet there, so she got happier again. So it was like you can actually just click on the person who's talking and see what it is they're complaining about or where they are, and find out why they're having a problem. And I don't know. I just love
tips,
the chirps.
there are hints as well, which is
tips.
awesome. And it comes in a format that is still sort of immersive. I really like that.
Yeah.
Like you just found out, like you can annex. That's the words they use. You can annex the another zone. You can annex another zone.
Oh, it's time we can start looking at another map.
You could.
Cool. That's fun.
If you wanted to.
If I had the money. Now, I've got one map that I have, I just put unlimited money in just to play, and, you know, I wanted to just be able to build and see what was out there as quickly as possible. And all the roads are tree-lined, of course. It's just gorgeous. And I think I'm losing about 30,000 a week. So, so it's a long way from being a playable... Mario's over here making faces. It's a long time from.
Grinds, coffee
Are
grinds.
there natural disasters? Actually, that's a good
Don't know.
I don't know. Are there natural disasters other than my dam building skills?
Yeah, exactly. No, not at the moment. No,
Okay.
There's definitely something that we would like to bring to the game later on.
Lovely.
I think that's kind of like after you've built something absolutely fabulous and then you get to just destroy it. So
She makes that sound fun.
Random events. That's my favorite part of it. You know, when you look at it, it's like
yeah, there's so many things we want to add to this game. It's really having a small team and just working on a game like this where there's so many opportunities, and then you know, having limited amount of time and resources. It's sometimes frustrating for us as the developer that we can't have everything there that we want to. But the great thing with nowadays, I mean, it's so easy to add things to the game later on. I mean, and it is in my opinion, it's a very good experience already. And then we just get to build upon that, and that's really the great thing.
Well, you must have a really great team. I am shocked at how fast this game is. That one map is got a lot on it. And it flies.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you can scroll so fast, zoom in, zoom out. There's no hitches, there's no glitches. It's just bang. You know, it goes so fast. It's almost
that's one of the things that I noticed
vertigo,
the first time.
You know?
I was looking at a quill build as he was just, you know, he was downstairs and he was just building his city, he's making it massive. And then I took a look at it. He's like, I look at it. So I look at it and he just like scrolls across and zooms in, zooms out. I'm like, wait, there's no drop in frames. Like there was 0 drops in frames. It was like 60 frames per second, and it was just and it was beautiful, and everything moves, right? You can see the little trees and everything. There's a lot happening. There's a little animations which makes it live, and none of it hitched at all.
And
awesome.
Having all of the population, like these are individual people. Yeah. This isn't just you know, put some people down and let's pretend there's great. I don't know how you guys have done it.
But, I have no idea. I mean, basically, we have our programmers. We have Damien and Antti. They are absolutely wonderful. I call them the magicians. We have 2 of them, and we just actually the guy the PhD student who was helping us out with the water dynamics. He actually started here at Colossal since now, has been working with us since January. So now we have 3 programmers, which is great. We get to do our stuff for the game, and I mean, to be honest, I'm not really. I mean, I had like one programming course when I was in the university, and I totally suck at that. So I have no idea how they do this, but I'm very happy because they really know what they are doing.
Yeah, I'm in awe. You just keep piling stuff in, and it never slows down. It just keeps flying. No. I don't know. I like it. I was very, very impressed.
And to that end, I guess, is this...
And there are people saying they don't have questions for you, but they just want to tell you how wonderful the game looks, how happy they are, how excited they are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff going on out there. That's good.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I mean, I can't wait for the game to be out. It's going to be next week, Tuesday, 10th of March. So it's going to be really exciting. Paradox forums, that's the place where us developers hang out and read the comments and you know, just let us know what you think and give us feedback, and we actually do listen to it. So we try our best to you know, work with you guys making this game.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. I know you're heading over to Quills, and I want to give you a break in here. I have no idea what time it is. I've got my clock covered up. But yeah, okay, and other more people. I'm really looking forward to this game. Nice to hear from the devs, and it's been really nice. These dev diaries you have been doing. I've watched them like over and over and over. It's been good.
I mean, it's been a really fun ride. We announced the game back in Gamescom. It was August, and then it's just been like a lot of well, people are really interested in this game, and I just love talking about it. So it's really fun for us, you know, to show what we are doing and kind of just, you know, talk with people, because I think one of the most wonderful things when we worked in Cities in Motion games is that we really had a good community around the games. And I think that's really important. It gives us ideas where to go with the game, and it kind of also makes it for us nice to make the game for people. We can actually chat with the people who play our games, and it's just, I think it just helps us make better games.
Well, it's nice when you've got companies like yours and Paradox, where you can send an email, you can talk to people, they're approachable. You start to feel like you've become part of the community. Yeah. It's not just a game I bought, which is the case most of the time. You
more
buy a
personable,
game, you know, whatever.
You know, it's...
And I love it. I love what Paradox is doing. It's Colossal Order. I keep putting S on the end when I say it at home. It's Colossal Order, not orders. And yeah, the companies like yours just, you just make me happy. And it, you know, you get
Thank you so much.
It's brilliant. You just have a set. Okay, guys, fire. Oh, but I don't have a fire department up.
Oh, you better drop one.
Because the fire department. Oh, I love it when they put out fires. It's like something should burn because I want to watch. You guys,
some people just want to watch the world burn.
Someone in here is saying, details. I want details. Okay, wait till
look at that.
Watch this.
You can zoom pretty close.
Watch this. What you know, and they don't just show up.
Are the kids dancing outside the fire?
Their kids are dancing and playing.
Okay.
Watch the little firemen.
They are in a panic.
Watch the little firemen come out. Look, we have hoses. We have the hoses, and the water goes out. It's so cool.
Look at all the fire trucks.
And the more fire trucks you have, the faster. I mean, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
And if they get and guy, I love this. This is so cute. If they get the fire out in time, and I didn't even have a fire department build, so this one's probably going to burn down. But if they get the fire out before the building's been completely destroyed, it looks like it's been in a fire. And it's all dark and dirty and stuff like that. And then they start cleaning it up, and it goes, it goes back to business. And let's see, it's still working. So watch, they're going to start cleaning this up. I love it.
I do have one more question, I suppose. Before we let you go, it is I've noticed, or maybe I haven't actually looked at it proper, but are there going to be day-night cycles, like where you can see the city at night?
We don't have that at the moment.
Okay.
That is something that, because if you think about in this kind of game, we kind of have two layers of time simulated there. We have the years going by pretty quickly because it's developing a city, but then we have those individual like life cycles in the game which don't necessarily, I mean, if you think about people moving in the city, it kind of seems to be taking them days to get someplace. So we don't have really that day and night time frame.
Okay.
I guess that's something that we could discuss after the launch if people really feel that that's an important feature visually. We can look into it, but it is kind of asset heavy for a small team like us.
Okay, just as a thought too, if it's too much of an issue, at least initially even, for having the time-based day-night cycle. If there was just, I don't know, an option where you can just like, nighttime, let's look at the city at nighttime. Let's just turn out the lights and turn on the lights, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure the modders have something like this maybe planned already.
That's awesome. That would be amazing.
I would assume this has been one of those things that has been very much discussed. But it does. I understand the kind of visual appeal, but for a game like this, to have it like time based, it kind of is tricky to make. So
yeah, no, that's fine.
But these are